Okay, we'll just start with an opening statement, then we're just going to open it up for questions.
Yeah, first off, I just wanted to give it up to the 12th man. It's something that I heard about but not experienced, and I thought our crowd tonight was electric, and I'm disappointed that we didn't take it to a fifth set a little bit because I wanted to do that for them. But I'm happy with the way our team evolved as that match went on. I thought at the beginning we weren't quite being ourselves. We weren't doing what we normally do from the service line. We weren't doing what we had normally done in practice and in the maroon-white as receivers. And then I thought we settled in pretty well as it went on. And obviously an exhibition that gave us a chance to play around with some different people on the floor. But I'm pretty fired up with what everybody did, and I'm excited for the rest of the season.
We'll open it up for questions.
Is there something that the team will be specifically doing between now and this next game to see that change of momentum coming out of the gate?
Yeah, I think we'll probably have some conversations about who we were as a team in the third and fourth and who we were in the first and second, and just talk about how do we kickstart into that. And I think that's normal. A new coach, I think it was a really cool environment. It was electric, so nerves are going to kind of kick in, and you probably get into a little bit of a freeze. But again, I think we'll be okay in the next match. Or let me rephrase that. I know we'll be okay in the next match, but it's probably something we'll talk about.
You mentioned about your whole game coming on. It seemed like particularly your blocking came on after the first, game or so. What was the difference? Why was that able to come about?
Yeah, I think that serving and blocking are connected. So I thought the first couple sets, they were passing extremely well. We changed up who we were going after a little bit, started knocking them off the net, and that obviously makes things easier. I think Ital, being in the match, she's a large blocker, so that changed things. But I think going back to, again, when we're able to knock people off the net by 5 or 6 feet, all of a sudden it gets a lot easier to pick up on where the ball's going. You can get a little bit of a head start, and that's been a piece of who we've been all spring and all fall so far. So I was really, really happy to see it in the third and fourth.
I know it's just an exhibition, but, almost taking Baylor to a fifth set and, top 25 team, just what kind of confidence can that give your teammates or your players and then your coaching staff?
I don't know. Logan, are you confident?
Yeah, I'll ask you
Cool.
next.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think a lot, and I think it's the way we played more so than it's a top 25 team. I think we had, 12, 14 blocks in 4 sets or something like that, and I think a lot of those were in the third and fourth. So again, I hope we take a little bit of confidence in that. I think from a serving standpoint, again, knocking them off the net, a good passing team off the net consistently. And I thought, and I just thank Baylor for coming and doing this with us every single year at the beginning. I've heard it's gone back a few years, but it's a really good opportunity to go out and be forced to play really good volleyball for long stretches of time. And I hope we take that with us, that we were able to do that for 2 straight sets. And even the first, I thought once we settled in a little bit, we started to get a little bit better there. But I think all of that we should hang our hats on a little bit and be pretty proud of. So I hope they take it with them going into the next match.
You play them in spring.
Yeah.
So how much more do you feel you're improved from like the last time?
I actually told the team when we were scouting, we showed video of it, and I was like, I almost don't want to show this to you because we're such a different team right now. So Ryan said that as we were leaving, just that he said it in the spring, he said it now, and just there's progress happening. And I think when you have teams, you don't see it every single day. It's like having a kid. But if you see a picture of them from year to year, you're like, this is a different human being, and this is a different volleyball team right now.
All good for all good?
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.